Hello children, today we are going to look at rounding off decimal numbers to 3 place values of the decimal, which we refer to as thousandths, which means we have to be very considerate of this. We can start with example 1 where we can be given a number like round off 16.45630, okay, to the nearest thousandths, is S. All place values are denoted with S at the end. 10 is, 100 is, 1 is, 10 is, thousandths, so the S must be there. So when given such a number, we have to consider the place values in place. We have 16.4530. The place value of 6, I guess you are now aware that it is ones. This one of 1 is tens. This will be 10ths, 100ths, thousandths, then 10,000ths, the last one. So if we are to round off to the nearest thousandths, or to 3 decimal place values, which will be 1, 2, 3, we are rounding up to this one. We should not write anything beyond that. Our consideration will be onto a 0, which we reduce, which we cross, and that one has an impact of a 0 added to the next place value. So because we say you add a 0 or 1, the addition sign must be shown here. When we add, we shall have a 3 here, 5 will come straight, a 4 will come straight, decimal point is given its dignity, then a 6 and a 1. So my answer here becomes approximately 16.453 as my answer. Number 2, we can be given to round off a number like example 2. If somebody gave us to round off 9.9998 to the nearest thousandths, you need to take a note of this number. It is a little tricky, and we see how it can be, because our rounding off can cause some impact to the next digit, so we have to give it that careful note. The number given to us is 9.9998. The place value of 9 here is ones. These are 10ths, 100ths, thousandths, then 10,000ths. We are rounding off. The digit we are giving our attention is 8, because it is in a place value after the considered 3 place values we are supposed to round off to. So I'm seeing myself crossing 8. When I cross 8, 8 follows in category 2, where you must add 1 to the next place value, which is thousandths. So I can add, because the rule is add 1 or add 0. So we go. When I add here, I definitely get 10. So I'll write a 0 and regroup to take my 1 to the next place value. Then I'll also get 10 when I add. That 0 must be indicated. Then I regroup the 1, I take it to the next digit. So I'll have it as a 10, I write 0 and I regroup 1. I have to consider this decimal place, this decimal point. So I'll be having 1 added to 9 to give me 10. So when therefore when I'm rounding off 9.9998 to the nearest thousandths, my answer is going to be approximately 10.000. Why do we have to write these zeros? Because we need to keep the place value we are told to round off to. That is the nearest thousandths. In other words, I would just write 10, because 10.000 would equally mean 10. But to respect the question to the nearest thousandths, all these zeros must be written. So I will just underline my answer, and as you can see, I use only 2 lines. I would request you to attempt the activity on page 18, and I wish you the best in this lesson.